Well, what's going on, guys? It's Brandon again, and today I'm bringing you a new War Thunder video. And before I make a video of a Russian ace for my Ace Day video series, I thought it'd be appropriate to practice with the Russians a bit, since this is one thing that I've hardly done in this game. Now, ever since the beginning of time with War Thunder, it's always been the common stereotype that every Russian plane in this game is so overpowered, and basically you should just throw down your plane, land it, get on the ground, and just say, I'm done. You know, you have Russian on you, game over. Well, this has also shaped my opinion about the USSR, and I've hardly ever flown them, so I automatically think that they're overpowered since I hardly fly them, and I'm always saying, yakety yak, don't talk back, because I always have a yak on my ass or something, and basically I get one-shotted. And now that I've had the opportunity to fly some of these planes, that I've invested some lines and some time into this nation, I'm going to say I found religion with this country. When I got into the cockpit of that Yak-9k and I fired that 45mm cannon, my eyes were so big a calf could suck on them. Now, 45mm, holy shit, the Yak-9k is my new favorite plane. I have yet to have a bad game with it. It's just one of those planes, if you can get good with it, then by God, hello world, I'm in a flying tank. In the middle. Now, do I think the maneuverability of the Yak-9k is a bit overpowered? Maybe so. Now, that's a big gun to be flying and turning the way that does in-game, but, you know, I wasn't there in World War II. I don't know how some of these planes really actually performed, but I do know that back in the war, they actually had to have fighter escorts because the maneuverability took such a big hit because of the 45mm cannon. Now, in a lot of this video, you see me taking down bombers, and that is what I strongly recommend that you do with the 9k. I mean, a shot from this bad boy will turn a strong plane into a crippled one in a matter of seconds. It's just that powerful. Now, when hitting a smaller plane with the cannon, it's like strapping a firecracker to a bumblebee, which I've never done before. But anyway, it's just total devastation of the plane, daytime, nighttime, it's basically gone. Another thing I noticed about the USSR planes is that they can all take a hit. Now, this just isn't the Yak-9k, this is going for a lot of the USSR's planes. Now remember, this is coming from a guy who prior to this probably didn't even have a total of an hour played with this country. But man, compared to the other countries, I felt like some of these planes were on arcade mode flight models, and while flying them on historical, I probably went on a 10-game win streak with a good squad, and it's probably more than 10 games, probably like 15 to 20 is ridiculous. Then you start thinking, man, are these planes actually overpowered? However, you have to remember, some planes are more susceptible to damage than others are. For example, the B-17 versus the Yak-9k. I mean, obviously the Yak-9k wins. I mean, the cannon tears through the materials like it's butter. It's a 45mm cannon, guys. Of course it's going to rip shit apart. However, a person trying to do a straight-up dogfight in a Yak-9k should probably lose. I mean, the 45 only has 29 rounds of cannon ammo, so if for some reason you get one of these Yak-9ks on you, try to outmaneuver him. Don't climb, stall, and make yourself an easy target. Don't turn and show him the full flat side of the plane, making him easy to shoot you. Be smart and use good tactics. Planes may be overpowered, but there's always loopholes for getting yourself out of sticky situations. Now, I'm not trying to rant on people who say these planes are OP. I mean, of course, some of the flight models and damage models are screwed up. It's just something that time will fix. But when you're hating on me in game because I shot you down while you're in your 109 and I'm chasing you in my Yak-9k, just be smart when using tactics, guys. If you see a plane closing in on you while you're chasing someone, break off and live to fight another day. Give them something to work for. I mean, playing follow the leader and getting shot down and blaming your teammates because you're 6 clicks ahead of everybody doesn't help the cause. I mean, you screwed up. Play as a team, you get what I'm saying? Well, anyway, guys, I know I kind of went off into like a little ranting spree there about the pros and cons kind of the USSR's planes and my first time flying them, kind of my first impressions about it. But you know, when you're flying these things, you just gotta kind of get a feel for it, and I can see how people feel about the USSR's planes from an outside perspective, because I know a lot of people think that these planes are overpowered and they never play the nation, and they never get a feel for them, so they don't know how the planes operate. Or people get sick of the nation that they're flying and they just come over and they fly the Yaks, just all the planes for that matter, and you know, people forget about the other nations sometimes. But Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and soon I will be releasing my Ace Day 3 video with a Russian ace, and then after that I'll do a British ace, and then a Japanese ace, and then just basically repeat the process. And anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, the Yak-9k, and right there I just got decimated. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. My name's Brandon, and as always, have a nice day.